Ever pondered who the real superheroes of our world are? Those who didn't need capes or superpowers to bring about change. Strap in, dear listeners, because we're about to embark on a journey through time, unveiling the extraordinary tales of real-life superheroes who shaped history. These heroes are not born from the pages of comic books, nor do they fly through the sky or lift skyscrapers. They're ordinary people, just like you and me, hailing from various eras and backgrounds. They're the champions of justice, the advocates for the voiceless, the pioneers of progress. Some have fought battles, others have created masterpieces, and many have altered the course of history through their bravery, their intellect, their compassion, and their indomitable spirit. They've left footprints on the sands of time, inspiring generations to dream bigger, strive harder, and make a difference. So, are you ready to explore these captivating stories? Uncover the extraordinary tales of real-life superheroes who shaped history. Imagine fighting an empire without a sword or a gun, but with peace and non-violence. Meet Mahatma Gandhi. From the heartland of India, a man rose to challenge the might of the British Empire, not with weapons, but with a simple yet powerful philosophy of non-violence. His name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, known to us all as Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi was a barrister who believed in the power of peaceful protest. He saw injustice and took a stand, not with anger or hatred, but with love and non-violence. His philosophy of satyagraha, meaning holding on to truth, was the cornerstone of his movement. He believed that truth and non-violence were as old as the hills and used these principles to guide his fight for freedom. His iconic Salt March in 1930 was a prime example of non-violent protest. He walked 240 miles to the Arabian Sea to make salt, defying the British law that made it illegal for Indians to produce their own salt. This simple act of defiance sent a powerful message to the world and played a pivotal role in India's journey towards independence. Gandhi's principles didn't just stop at India's borders. They echoed around the globe, inspiring leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., who used Gandhi's teachings of non-violence to battle racial discrimination in the United States. But Gandhi's true strength lay in his humility. He lived a simple life, dressed in homespun cloth, and believed in the equality of all beings. He didn't just talk about change, he embodied it. And even though he was assassinated in 1948, his legacy lives on. His message of peace, love, and nonviolence continues to inspire millions around the world to fight against injustice, not with violence, but with the power of truth and love. Gandhi, a superhero who battled with peace, showed us that nonviolence can indeed bring about enormous change. Imagine walking into a battlefield, not to fight, but to heal. Enter the world of Florence Nightingale. In the heart of the Crimean War, amidst the chaos and despair, a beacon of hope emerged. Florence Nightingale, a woman of substance and courage, stepped onto the battlefield, armed not with weapons, but with a lamp and a mission to heal. Born into a wealthy British family in the early 19th century, Florence was expected to lead a comfortable life of luxury. But she had other plans. Her calling was not in the ballrooms of high society, but in the wards of hospitals, filled with the sick and wounded. Florence's journey to the Crimean War was not an easy one. She faced opposition and ridicule, but she never wavered. When she arrived at the war front, the conditions were dire. Soldiers were not only dying from their wounds, but from diseases that ran rampant due to poor sanitation. Yet, Florence was undeterred. She rolled up her sleeves and got to work. She improved sanitation, nutrition, and overall patient care. Her nightly rounds, lamp in hand, earned her the iconic nickname, the Lady with the Lamp. She was a beacon of hope in the darkest hours, a symbol of unwavering dedication and compassion. But Florence's impact did not stop there. After the war, she returned to England and continued her mission. She fought for healthcare reform, established nursing as a respectable profession, and even founded a nursing school. Her influence forever changed the face of healthcare, making it what it is today. Florence Nightingale was not just a nurse. She was a visionary, a reformer, a leader. She showed the world that one person, armed with compassion and determination, can make a world of difference. In the face of danger, Nightingale showcased that compassion and courage make a true superhero. Imagine dedicating your life to understanding and protecting wildlife. welcome to the adventurous life of Steve Irwin. In the vast expanse of Australia, a young boy was born with an unusual passion, a love for the wild. This boy was none other than Steve Irwin, whose name later echoed across the globe as the crocodile hunter. Irwin's story is one brimming with courage, curiosity, and a deep respect for nature. As a child, Irwin's playground was the Queensland Reptile and Fauna Park, a small wildlife park owned by his parents. This early exposure to exotic creatures, from snakes to crocodiles, sparked in Irwin a fascination that would shape his life's journey. As he grew older, his love for wildlife only deepened. Irwin believed that the best way to conserve wildlife was to help people understand it. He ventured into the wild, exploring the habitats of animals, studying their behavior, and sharing his knowledge through his captivating television shows. Through his popular TV series, The Crocodile Hunter, Irwin brought the wonders of wildlife into living rooms around the world. With his enthusiastic storytelling and daring encounters with dangerous creatures, he made wildlife conservation a topic of household conversation. He showed us that every creature, no matter how scary or strange, has a crucial role in our ecosystem. Irwin's love for wildlife was not just for the cameras. Off-screen, he was just as dedicated, if not more, to the cause of wildlife conservation. He and his wife, Terry, spent their lives rescuing and rehabilitating wildlife, and their conservation property, Australia Zoo, continues to thrive as a testament to their efforts. But what made Steve Irwin a true superhero was his unyielding respect for all creatures. He taught us that every animal, from the tiniest insect to the largest crocodile, deserves our respect and protection. Irwin, our superhero of the wild, taught us that passion and respect for all living creatures can make a world of difference. Imagine a world full of unsung heroes, those who perform incredible feats without the spotlight. They surround us. Yes, superheroes are not just in comic books or on the big screen. They are everyday individuals who make a difference, who go above and beyond to help others and their communities. They're in our schools, hospitals, fire stations, homes, and countless other places, working tirelessly, often without recognition or applause. Take teachers, for instance. They're shaping the minds of the future, providing guidance and imparting knowledge. They're the ones who inspire curiosity, encourage creativity, and foster a love for learning. Their work goes beyond textbooks and classrooms. They're molding the leaders, scientists, artists, and innovators of tomorrow. Consider doctors and healthcare workers. They're the ones who heal us, who save lives, who spend countless hours studying, researching, and practicing to ensure our health and well-being. They're the ones who face the most challenging situations with courage and dedication, always putting their patients first. Think about firefighters, the brave souls who run into burning buildings when everyone else is running out. They risk their lives to save others, to protect our homes and communities from the destructive power of fire. Their courage and selflessness are nothing short of heroic. And let's not forget about parents. They're the superheroes without capes, the ones who work day in and day out to provide for their families, to nurture and protect their children. They're the ones who teach us about love, kindness, and resilience, who show us what it means to care for others. These unseen heroes remind us that you don't need fame to be a superhero. Sometimes the most heroic acts are those done in quiet. So, let's take a moment to appreciate these everyday heroes. After all, they are the true superheroes, the ones who make a difference, one small act at a time. It's time to ponder, what makes these individuals superheroes? As we journeyed through the annals of time, we met some of history's most remarkable personalities. From Mahatma Gandhi, a beacon of nonviolence and peace, to Florence Nightingale, the compassionate nurse who revolutionized healthcare. We've traveled to the wilds with Steve Irwin, champion of nature, and recognized the unseen heroes who've shaped our world in countless ways. These individuals, these superheroes, share common qualities that set them apart: courage that defies the odds, selflessness that puts others before self, dedication that never wavers, and compassion that knows no bounds. They dared to dream, to act, to make a difference. They turned the ordinary into the extraordinary, not by superhuman powers or mythical abilities, but by the strength of their character and the depth of their conviction. Remember, every hero was once an ordinary person who chose to do extraordinary things. Who knows? You could be the next superhero in the making.